Alright, there we go. I don't know why I wasn't broadcasting last time. Maybe it's because I jumped around on the settings screen. But we're just here testing out the mic real quick, seeing how it's running, if it sounds good. New headset. It's a G535 Logitech Lightspeed. So, just got in a second ago and seeing it feels great. Feels way better than my other headsets. So now we're just seeing if it sounds better. So give me a second to mute up and listen to the playback.
I cannot do that here. I cannot do that here. I cannot do that here.
That sounds so much better. That's insane.
I cannot do that here.
Really happy with the quality that the volume is coming out at.
Not while I'm in town.
I cannot do that here. I cannot do that here.
So I kept hearing a beeping when I would put it back on. I guess it's from me just accidentally touching the slider on the headset for the volume, letting me know that it's something's going on, or I'm changing it. But yeah, I'm so much happier with the sound of this headset. So yeah, these are the G535 Lightspeed Logitech lightweight. I got them because the Pulse headsets for the PS5 that Sony says to buy are horrible, sounds horrible, mic is horrible. Felt like it was going to crush my jaw, and I couldn't even keep it on for over 2 hours without feeling like I needed to go to the dentist. So I am really, really happy with these. So anyone in the market for a good headset for the PS5, so far these are working out really well for me. If I can get this dang box closed, we'll do that later. So awesome. Let's see, we'll do something one little fun thing, maybe. Oh yeah, this, God, so much lighter, sound quality is better. So I played last season, I got to 100 in last season with my druid, and I've just kind of been effing around this season, not really doing too much. I have a source going on, and she's alright. She does 95k over 8 seconds, and it's just a firewall meteor source, so there's no basic abilities. It runs pretty good though. I'd love to show you guys some of it. Let's see, do I need to still do any of those? I kinda do, so oh, I didn't mean to do that. We'll go to this one so I don't have to go outside. So for Diablo 4 here, anyone who's not played, you're a character who's hunting down the hordes of evil. So Diablo and Mephisto and Baal, the prime evils, who are trying to corrupt Sanctuary, which is Earth. And so I'm playing as a sorceress. I've already beaten the game. I've already stomped through Lilith and all the evildoers. But yeah, it's just a fun, relaxing game you don't really have to think about. The only problem with this build, I need to lower this volume down, guys. Give me a second. I'd raised the music up so I could hear my headset. Now it's just like, wow. It doesn't have good single target. So like this guy out here, It can be hard. That's why we have the meteor just to knock down on him. Wow, it's still loud. There. A little bit easier on our ears. That's way louder than my other headset. So yeah, I mean, and of course we're a sword, so we're a little squishy. We can be squishy. But I find this build works really good. And the firewall, we use fireball as our enchantment, which whenever an enemy is killed by burning damage, they explode. That's a big ass chest. They explode into a fireball. And so even though I'm not using fireball, I get the effect out of it really well. And of course I have like my little shield, I have some other stuff to make ease the life better. Ice Blade for vulnerable against single targets. Inferno for that free mana. See, these things suck as a source. You have to use your flame shield.
I need time to do that.
But yeah, with Firewall, with my build, Firewall just continuously regenerates my mana, so I never lose mana. And so once I have enough firewalls out there for them to walk through and burn up in, I start tossing out some meteors, and the fireballs start going off. So I mean, against single targets, this doesn't work too great. Against big groups, it works really good, because once one starts popping, they all start popping. Let's just show a little bit here. Even with getting hit by this ice, it's not really going to slow us down or kill us. Use my big Inferno right here to suck in some guys. Suck in some ice. No homo. Everyone's going to come in, oh, he's sucking off the guys. Not today, my friend.
I need time to prepare that.
Yeah, so I mean, we're surviving fairly easy. I mean, we're a source, remember, we're squishy, we're supposed to be squishy. So we have minor health heal from our fire, and we're just, you know, kind of taking care of it. Let them all burn on the wall. Yep. Final guy.
I need more time.
And there we go. So I mean, yeah, this build, I can't do any Ubers by myself yet. I'm still working on it. I may end up respecking to a different build. I've been seeing some Blizzard source builds that look really good. I would really love to do the Lightning Orb source, since this is my second season. I only did the Druid last season, really. And the Lightning Orb just looks so much fun. It's kind of why I started the source. But for right now, I mean, like, my fireballs do 17, and then they explode for 50%, so that's between 7 to, you know, 8,000, 9,000 each. And then my meteor does 20 to 25 direct damage, right? And this is doing 95 over 8 seconds. So I just start spamming these and burning them. All of this stuff is maxed out for increased burning damage. Inferno. Then we have our mana regeneration. That's really important. Deal increased damage to burning enemies. I actually have this at 5 from item boost. So it deals up to 25% over 5 seconds, which is great. And then I have this, just one in it. For every 1 second I heal 0.3 life for each nearby burning enemy, and it helps. We have Izu's Fury, because it's badass, especially for this build. And then we don't really have any Ubers right now. Like I said, we haven't, I mean, I have Ubers, but none of them are ancestral, and none of them are good for this build.
I need time to do
So it's Ubers from random drops that I've gotten, or if a buddy like, I love an ancestral. Is that ancestral? Yeah. I might end up using that at some point. I think it was this. Yeah, this was I'd love an ancestral of this. I'd probably start using fireball and start it instead of meteor. Um, but yeah, so we have engulfing flames deal 60% increased burning damage to enemies below 50% life, and then damage over time is 200% extra, which is amazing for that flame wall. Flame shield, we get unhindered through enemies, and it also immobilizes them for 3 seconds, which is great for our damage from uh, from devouring blaze. So we can get up to 30 increase critical strike damage with our meteors, which is pretty big. Um, of course, disobedience helps out a huge amount, especially because it's when you deal any form of damage. So our firewalls are constantly dealing damage to multiple enemies, so we get to that 60 stack fast, which boosts our armor really well. Istio's Fury key ability is active. We can increase attack speed, which is great for the firewall, just tossing them out there. After spending 80 mana on our next firewall, our next one is free. That's really great because firewall costs like 40 a piece, 35 a piece. Fireballs are like 50. So after every 2 to 3 abilities, we're getting a free firewall. And it destroys incoming small missiles. Beautiful. Um, Lucky hit chance is increased by 19% while you have a barrier active. With our firewall and other, like our construct giving us barriers, it helps out a whole bunch. Um, Meteorites fall around meteor, dealing 41% of meteor's damage. They also deal such as a little bit extra damage for bosses, especially for bosses, taking them out or moving targets like those flying constructs. I hate those things. Uh, Mana regeneration is increased by 47 if we haven't taken damage in 2 seconds, which happens a lot. And we deal 32% more damage to immobilized, stunned, or frozen enemies. So those enemies we're walking through with Firewall that are getting immobilized start taking a whole bunch more damage. Um, I haven't really respec'd any of the enchantment, the rolls because I'm waiting for better gear. I definitely can't get to that yet. But yeah, we're just messing around on this. Um, but yeah, I'll be back on later, guys. Probably gonna play some Fortnite. We'll probably use the headset just to keep testing it out and seeing how it sounds. But leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think of it. The new camera is supposed to be coming, so I'll have that set up, and hopefully it has the picture quality looking a lot better. I know it's a little fuzzy. Um, but yeah, anyone who has been coming here and watching, I really appreciate you guys. We just are hanging out in the living room, playing games. You might see my cats running around. It's just fun times. I play a lot, so I figured let's play with everybody else. Um, Again, this is Miss, and I will catch you guys another time. Bye.